Tell us about the question they asked regarding the FBI director, Robert Mueller, and that possible Russian interference in the election.
Well, it was interesting in that about more than half of the people surveyed, and this was 771 North Carolina registered voters. The breakdown, because I've been asked about that, the breakdown is pretty much along party lines. So it's 40% Democrat, 30% Republican, 30% unaffiliated. So it's very much along the lines of the state party registration. But 52% of the people who were surveyed said they thought that this was a serious matter, that the Russian investigation is something that should be done, and that it may bring up some serious issues about the president. Only 39% said it was just a political move, that this was just something anti-Trump move by politicians in Washington to try to discredit the president.
Now, among the Trump supporters, when they were asked about this question, they had some pretty intense feelings about that.
This was a big. Something that I pointed out in the story. There were big partisan divides on many issues, and this is one of them. Roughly, from both sides, but roughly 8 in 10 Republicans thought that this was politics, and roughly 8 in 10 Democrats thought it was serious. So that's the way it broke down.
The Trump whole phenomenon in his presidency has been fascinating to watch in terms of media coverage. And, of course, you're editor-in-chief of Carolina Journal, so this is your business, your industry of journalism. And we've got a lot of people, Rick, who seem to believe that the media coverage is biased against the president.
That's an interesting point, is that the president is not popular, but people think that the media is not giving him a fair shake. So 52% in this poll said that they thought the media was giving biased coverage, or coverage that was too tough against the president. 44% said the coverage was not biased.
That's interesting, because that's higher really than his slice of the electorate that considers it themselves really ardent Trump supporters.
Of course, the media is not popular anyway. That may have something to do with it. And it's just like, the Republicans continue winning the statewide vote for the legislature. If you count all the votes, Republicans typically get between 52 and 55% of the vote, but yet the Republican-dominated General Assembly's approval rating is about 30. So, just go figure that the institution itself isn't very popular. Just like the president himself may not be very, very popular, but the media is really unpopular, and so it doesn't always seem to add up.